Well, hello! Thank you so much for watching my first video ever on Cup of Joe Beauty. For those of you that do not know, my name is JoJo. I started this channel called Cup of Joe Beauty because I have a love for beauty and for coffee. So, every single day we are going to be joining each other in a nice, relaxing cup of joe and exploring some of the things that the beauty world has to offer and going through all of the things that I want to show you guys, tips and tricks, and just fun looks in general. Alright, getting right into it. Today we are going to be doing the first video of a series called Beauty 101. So this series is kind of self-explanatory, but what we're going to be doing is going through and hitting kind of the key things that I think any beauty guru or anyone who's into makeup should know how to do. And so we're going to be doing a lot of the basics as far as face and eyes, brows and lips goes, kind of things that you would use every single day. And so today we're going to be doing Beauty 101, how to apply a falsies. Yes. So I personally absolutely love when people are wearing their makeup to where it's just all you see is their eyes, and it's just a very beautiful, innocent look in my mind. I think it's a very capturing and beautiful look. And so the reason I'm doing this is because I want you guys to know how to be able to apply your lashes in order to make them look as seamless and flawless as possible. Because one of my biggest pet peeves is when I see someone's makeup and you can see the line between their eyelashes and the band of the falsies, and you see the skin on the eyelid in between. So whether you're looking for something to do for homecoming, for prom, graduation, special event, just a date, every day, whatever you want, I want you to be able to slay that look and be totally confident in what you're wearing, especially since it's your eyes. It's the first thing people look at, and it's the thing that most people remember about someone. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, we are real up close and personal right now, but I really wanted to give you guys an excellent view on how I apply them, like where I start at on the eye, and how I'm going to be pinching them with my tweezers and laying them down and how to hold them and stuff, so that way you get the best view as possible. I also know that a lot of people like to wear eyeliner when they wear falsies, which a lot of times I do too, but for the purpose of this video, I am going to be wearing no eyeliner while I apply them, just so you can see really how close the band on the eyelashes get to my actual eyelashes. And if you ever decide you don't want to wear eyeliner with your falsies, you can apply them and still make sure that they're close enough to where they look good and they don't look separated from your lashes, making it obvious that they're fake. So we're going to jump right in. I am not wearing mascara right now just because I don't like wearing mascara when I'm applying my lashes, because I find it makes my lashes a little clumpy and kind of hard to get the band as close as possible, and also being able to pinch the band to my eyelashes. It makes it a little harder to work with, so I like to keep my eyelashes natural, and then I'll be applying mascara when the lashes are already on. Alrighty, so for this look you're only going to need 3 things. The first thing that you're going to need is a pair of tweezers. You can use any pair you have. I just have a traditional pair. You can also use those little eyelash applicators, these bad boys, if you're frightened or nervous about having something that pointy next to your eye. I just prefer the traditional tweezers. And then the second thing you're going to be needing is eyelash glue, which you can use any kind you want. I prefer Duo for this look because we're using a clear, really thin band and no eyeliner. I'm using the clear one. Sometimes I do use the black one if I have like a bold eyeliner because I find it dries better on top of the eyeliner. And then the last thing, of course, lashes. I am using the Wispies from the Jasmine Brown collection. I believe they're called eye definition lashes or defining lashes. Any eyelashes will do. Okay, so starting off with the glue, I find I apply this a lot differently. A lot of times people will go in and apply it like on the band of the eyelash, but I do not like doing that. What I actually do is I apply my glue in a thin line down my hand, like so, and then I dip my eyelashes in it. So that way, by dipping it, the inner and outer corner are going to be getting as much glue as possible, and then the band through the center is going to be getting a really thin, nice, even amount, which I find works best for keeping the lashes on all day without falling off and making sure that you don't accidentally squirt glue all over your lashes, because we've all been there and it's very annoying. So, like I said, I'm going to be dipping my eyelashes in the glue. Make sure I get in there right. So, as you see, the corners are what go in first, and then the center band gets a nice even amount. I'm gonna let this get kind of ticky-tacky, and then we'll pop these bad boys on our eyelashes. Alright, so we are going to slap these bad boys on there. It's been about a minute to 2 minutes, so the glue's pretty dry. I like to keep it a little wetter, just so that way I can move it around if needed. So I start by just slapping it on the eyelash if it would stick. And then from here you're like, oh dear God, but don't worry. We're gonna go in and just kind of play with it. And so I start by making sure the inner corner is nice and laid on the actual skin, not on the lashes. Just like that. Then, after the inner corner is laid, then I'm gonna go and grab the outer corner and just make sure to pop that in real nice and close. And then just kind of play around with it. I mean, the main goal here is to get it as close to your lashes as physically possible without actually putting them right here, because that'd be crazy. Then what I do is I take my tweezers and I pinch the band with the lashes. Yes. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to show you again on the other eye. Alright, so we're gonna go into the right eye. I'm gonna have to look into a mirror, so I'm not gonna be looking right at you guys, but we're gonna start off by just kind of laying it down. Placement isn't really too crazy right now. Just kind of eyeballing, no pun intended, eyeballing on where the lash is, making sure it's not too far to the out, not too far to the inner corner. And then what I'm feeling for is making sure that I'm actually feeling the glue hit my eyelid, because it'll be cold. You want to feel that because you don't want it laying on your eyelash. You want it touching your eyelid. That's the first step, is making sure it's on the skin. Alrighty. Now that it's kind of laid down, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and hold the outer corner down and hold the inner corner down, because I find this is what pops up. Most people, this is what pops up first, and you do not want that. And now that I feel it is laid down pretty good, what I'm going to go through and do is pinch the lashes to my actual eyelashes. Some people this freaks out, but as long as your eye isn't looking like directly at the tweezer, your eye shouldn't flinch too much. If you find you blink or like flinch away a lot, make sure you're not looking at the object. So like going from the side, looking down. This will just be little tricks that'll help, especially like with eyeliner and lashes in particular. Alright, now mascara. Alright, so the last thing we're going to be applying to our eyes is mascara. This is one of my favorite ones ever. It's the Better Than Sex from Too Faced. It has been my favorite quite a while, ever since about high school. Makes my lashes really, really long and very voluminous, which is what I like, and it doesn't make them feel dry or feel like they're falling out. So we're going to top this on top of our eyelashes and falsies to make sure that everything is nice and kind of fused together. Alright, so everything's looking okay, but it could be better. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with mascara, and remember, like I said, I don't like putting it in the beginning. I just like it better at the end. And so what I do is I start at the base and I kind of wiggle my lashes and then tap it almost to kind of just push everything together. So wiggle on my lashes and then like tap the falsies in, and then just making sure that everything is like brushed in the same direction. Alright, so same thing on the other side. Let's try not to poke our eyeballs this time. So like I said, wiggle, tap, wiggle, tap. And then I'm going with the end of the spoolie and just kind of like lightly touching those finer eyelashes just so they get some definition and don't feel left out, you know. Don't want to make them feel like sad little loners. So Alright, so now we're going to go through and do what we did earlier and pinch the lashes, pinch the false lashes to the real lashes. And I like to kind of like pull mine down, just like almost lay them down flatter, just because I don't want them like too tall. And also because eyelashes naturally go like this, they don't go straight up, they kind of have a swoop. So you want your eyelash to be as close to that as possible, so that way you can't see the separation from any angle, which is what we're trying to avoid. We want this to look real. Alright, here is the finished look with the falsies, trying to make them look as natural and getting them as close to your lashes as possible. I really hope this helped you guys out and helped you learn some new tips and tricks and some ways to apply your falsies. I apply mine like this every single time without fault, and I love it. Works all the time. Almost never ever have to reapply my lashes in the corners or at all. If you guys have any questions or any comments, anything you'd like to see in the next video, any looks you'd like me to do, challenges you'd like me to do, just post them in the comments below. I will be uploading videos every Friday, like I said, and thank you for watching Cup of Joe Beauty.